Will what I am buying have a greater return than the money I am spending on it? Can I make $15 this month because I have an Audible account? Most likely. You will become at least $15 more valuable as a human being.
Gotta do it. What are you gonna do? Get bad sleep That's horrible for NLU. That's horrible for you. That's horrible for your relationship. Dude, if you're not getting good sleep, we're all jeffing. So yeah, gotta do it.
Next Level Nation, welcome back to another very special, as always, episode of Next Level University, where we teach you how to level up your life, your love, your health, and your wealth. I think Alan is smiling because he had his bubba in the shot. We hope you enjoyed our latest episode today. For episode number 938, you must invest in you. There is a huge difference between spending money and investing money. The other day, Alan and I were talking. So on Mondays, when we record the majority of our episodes, not this one, we're recording this one on Friday, I said to Alan, hey, I got to talk to you about something. And the worst way to start a conversation probably, but that's the way I chose to start it. And I said, so Taryn and I need a new bed. I snore, I twitch, and it's hard for us to sleep together because she's not getting a good night's sleep. I sleep through the snoring and through the twitching, so it doesn't really bother me that much, but it's bothering her, and I'm not a huge fan of our bed. I don't really sleep well in the bed. I said, but here's the thing. The bed that we need is separate, so it's two sides, and it also has a feature where it can go on an incline, so if I'm snoring, Taryn can stop me from snoring. It's going to cost like $4,500. When I was talking to Taryn about this, I said, babe, don't even worry about it. I know Alan's going to be up for this because Alan understands that this is an investment in overall health, which is an investment in overall productivity. This is an investment in our relationship. I said it's not going to be hard. Like Alan's going to say yes for sure because he understands the difference between spending and investing. We're not getting, you could use that $4,500 for a down payment on a car. That's not what we're doing. We're doing this because it will help us, and me particularly, and Taryn particularly, be more effective and healthier and happier and more productive and overall better as a human being. I had somebody reached out to me a while ago, Alan, and this person said, when you were struggling, were you still purchasing the UFC fights? This person's a big mixed martial arts fan like I am. And I said, no, I didn't watch mixed martial arts for a year and a half. I didn't order anything that cost money. But this is what I will tell you. I still had an Audible subscription. I had YouTube Premium because when you're watching stuff every single day on YouTube, you don't want ads. And that's $10 a month. I said, while I was trying to save as much money as humanly possible, I was also making sure to invest in things that I believed would bring me a return on that investment eventually. Audible, if you have Netflix and you don't have an Audible account, you're jeffing. You're jeffing. If you have Hulu and you don't have an Audible account, you're jeffing. For $14.99 a month, you could get, 3 books? I think that's what it is.
It's 1 credit per month.
Oh, it's 1 credit per month?
But then you can buy 3 credits at once for cheaper.
Oh, okay.
And the books are only they average out to probably less than $10 per book if you have the premium account. If you don't, it's way more.
It's worth it. It's worth it. So that's what I told this person. I said, while I was trying to conserve as much money as humanly possible, that didn't stop me from trying to invest in things that I believe were valuable. Me watching UFC, I'll be watching UFC tomorrow. I'm going to order it. I'm going to use my personal card. I'm not going to run it through the business because right now we're trying to save money. I'm going to pay with my own money. But if I was completely broke and I didn't have the ability to do that, I wouldn't do that. But I would put that $15 towards something that's going to bring me money in the future. Audible has made me so much money and helped me impact so many human beings and helped me become a better human being. And if I wasn't willing to invest that $15, if I didn't believe it would be worth it, then I would not have that opportunity. So there's a big difference between being strict on spending and being intentional on your investments. Ask yourself this question before you purchase anything. Will what I am buying have a greater return than the money I am spending on it? Can I make $15 this month because I have an Audible account? Most likely. You will become at least $15 more valuable as a human being. Will it directly correlate? Maybe not, but over the long term, it will. And I think that a lot of us don't think that way. We assume I'm spending money, but sometimes the money you're spending is going back into your pocket as a bigger amount, as long as you're doing the right things with it.
I was on the phone earlier with a client, and I asked this client, what is your net worth goal? And he said 75 million. The point that I'm making with this is the coaching that I'm providing for my price point is going to pay for itself and then some at such a drastic increase. The problem is we don't know that in the moment. So consumer versus investor. A consumer puts money towards persons, places, things, and ideas that immediately improve the quality of one's own life, one's present life. An investor invests money today to have a better quality of life in the future. And it's sort of a trade-off. It's like I can spend money on new shoes today that I think look cool, or I can invest $100 into a new book. I bought a book. It's right over there. This is my best example. It's a Kobe Bryant book, and it's amazing. And it's called The Mamba Mentality, and it's a $130 book. And the reason why I use this book as an example is because it's kind of an obnoxiously high-priced book. But every single day when I walk into my office, I see a book on my shelf right over there that says The Mamba Mentality. And it reminds me of my mindset of doing whatever it takes every single day to become better. The Mamba Mentality, RIP to Kobe Bryant, he has been captured in so many different interviews. Jay Shetty interviewed him actually before he passed away, and I've watched it. I recommend it. But anyways, the Mamba Mentality just means being the best version of yourself. Every single day, learning and growing to be the best version of yourself.
So group coaching was definitely an experience for me. It's something that I had never been involved with before, any kind of coaching aspect in my life. I wasn't really sure what to expect. So I was hugely skeptical when I signed up, and getting into the group and getting to know the people was really, really cool. Everybody's kind of moving towards the same goal. And I definitely started to see the value in what Kevin and Alan were presenting to us. PPT for me was something that was really huge. I was looking for a system to help me kind of keep track of the things that I had to do every day to make sure that I was productive. So I definitely saw the value in that right away, deconstructing your goals and finding out what you need to do to get there, and then laying it out and tracking it every single day. For me, that was huge, and it's something that I saw the value in even after the program was over. So I really enjoyed seeing everybody's growth and watching everybody kind of move in the same direction at the same time. Having that group chat on WhatsApp is hugely beneficial. If you're scared, or if you're struggling, or if you're having a great day, it's just always there. And we were always able to plug into the chat, and we were talking to each other on our weeks off. And I feel like I got so much value out of it, and I am so grateful that I took the leap and I decided to join.
And so I invested that $130 on this book. And I didn't invest it in Kobe Bryant's shoes because I don't play basketball. Although Kobe Bryant's shoes would actually probably be good for the gym, but that's a whole nother thing. So here's the interesting thing. If you're spending money to improve your current moment, you are a consumer. If you're investing money in yourself or in your life to make more future money, you're an investor. And so one saying that I have that I've lived by for a really long time is when you spend money on a new pair of shoes, it monetizes once. You get one dopamine hit and you get to have these nice shoes, but they don't necessarily make you more money in the future. If you were to invest that $100 into your own personal development, skills monetize forever. That's really what I want to get across on this episode is skills monetize forever. I can predict with a fairly good amount of accuracy by watching how someone spends their money, how bright their future will be. And I'm going to shout out one of my clients here anonymously. I have a client who was struggling with money. And she had like 25 grand. And she started dwindling. She ended up buying a new car and started to consume a little bit much, in my opinion, for her current level of income. Then she started to wise up. She started to learn these principles, and she started to transition towards investing more towards the future rather than the present moment. She now has, I think, 5,000 or 6,000, but she's still going to the Next Level retreat. She still went to Next Level Live. She actually donated an additional ticket. She still invests in coaching. This person, with very, very high probability, will be very, very wealthy. And by the way, she still has an Audible account. As a matter of fact, she has an entire curriculum where each day of the week is a different thing. I think Monday is business, and Tuesday is personal development, and Wednesday is self-awareness, and she has a whole curriculum. She will be very, very wealthy. And now she actually got a new job. Of course she got the job because she's so well developed. And she just got a new job making more than she's ever made in her entire life. But that's because she was investing the money prior. And so that's what this episode's about. Where are you investing your capital? Are you investing in skills that monetize forever? Or are you investing in flashy things that don't? If you want to buy new gym shoes to go to the gym and have more effective workouts, or a new bed to get better sleep, I'm all for it. And this is what I told Kevin when he talked about the bed. I said, got to do it. It wasn't even want to do it or should do it or yeah, absolutely, let's do it. It was you have to do it. I remember saying, got to do it. What are you going to do? Get bad sleep that's horrible for NLU. That's horrible for you. That's horrible for your relationship. Yeah. Dude, if you're not getting good sleep, we're all jeffing. So yeah, got to do it. It's not like I'm not pumped. Like, yay, there goes,
neither am I.
Bucks, but
I'm not.
You
that's
gotta
the thing.
do it.
Yeah, I'm not excited either. I genuinely, and going back to the the strategy episode, the treat life like a board game. Remember, the reason I don't have the bed yet, as much as I want to just say, okay, let me buy it, is because I'm waiting on a 0% credit card, so that way I can put all of the money or all of the purchase on that and pay it off over the course of 21 months, and there won't be any interest, and we're saving. So even that, there's a level to investing and then trying to make sure that it's the highest leverage investment, and that's a whole nother thing as well. But Alan, we got to get out of here because I got to get on our podcast. If you're listening to this tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are doing a live podcast, week number 105, I believe, in our private Facebook group, Next Level Nation, how to leave your 9-to-5 and start your own thing. We do a 40-minute keynote, and then we do a 20-minute Q&A. So if you come join us live, you can ask us any question you want. We will answer it, and then you will hear that question on the podcast the following week. So please join us in our private Facebook group tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Health, wealth, and love. This episode was about wealth and investing. I was on the phone last week with two different listeners. They're actually from Nigeria, and they both use the Next Level Financial Tracker. It's completely free. Reach out to Kevin or myself, say, hey, I listened to your episode about investing. I want to start tracking my finances. I want to use the Next Level Financial Tracker. We will send you your own custom one. It's a Google Sheet. It's completely free, and you can start tracking your finances and start understanding, okay, here's how much I'm making, here's how much I'm spending, here's how much I'm investing, and then 1% improvements each day. The Next Level Financial Tracker, it's completely free. Eventually, it'll be part of the app. Reach out to Kevin or myself if you want to start really getting a hold of your financial future.
Get a hold of your financial future. Tomorrow, for episode number 939, is last week's live podcast, Transforming Fear and Scarcity into Abundance. As always, we love you. We appreciate you. Grateful for each and every one of you. And at NLU, we do not have fans. We have family. We will talk to you all tomorrow.
Please reach out.